Hey everybody, yesterday tried getting the S950 working, had the VX90 for a while. It's a pretty nice analog synth. It does sound a little hokey. Let's get a new project going, and I was gonna say it sounds a little hokey without running the auto tuner, but we will get some MIDI routing going over here. So we're going to hear the notes change dramatically, but the VX90 is a 6-note polyphony synth. Doesn't have a whole lot of controls to it. I do have the Tontec firmware installed in it, which allows you to do MIDI CC, so you can actually control it from an external device. Makes it a lot nicer to work with, but right now I'm just going to hit this auto tune button. Because I'll to really show you, if I play a chord, some of these are going to sound really dissonant. But if I go do auto tune, and it's a little hard for me to see these old displays. I get the camera angle with the contrast working. Looks pretty black to me, so it's like all darkened out. But for me to be able to read it, that looks good for me now. And probably, yeah, it's pretty late on the screen. So I'm just going to leave it so you guys can read it. But yeah, now it's auto-tuned. Why it doesn't do that as part of the boot process, I don't know. And you might notice here it says sampler. I do have all the cabling and everything to be able to hook up the S950, which is sitting on top of it, up to it. And then you can basically mix between using your sampler as an oscillator and the samples on the, or the oscillators on the VX90. It's pretty cool because you can do a little bit more fun things with the filters on it. But I have been thinking I'll probably come in at some point and do some key group creation recording from the Akai recording on the MPC by just coming to sampler, and we go back to sampler here, just do the key groups and then just record stuff over. I got to figure out a naming convention I like to use, but it's really mostly the most time consuming part is just going through and working out all these endpoints if you want to do loop points and all that. Let's go mess around. Yesterday I was feeling a little goofy because my wife was doing some painting and resealing the countertops, and the fumes in the house were a little nuts. So hopefully I can think a little bit more clearly. Maybe come up with something a little bit better than whatever nonsense I was doing yesterday, but yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Let's go. Actually, let's go just grab a straight up break. I think I have a breaks folder. Yep. This set's been pretty good. That was kind of neat. Let's work with this. So we'll just do a trim. We'll just do thresholds, should be fine. As I say that, and it's not quite fine. Go zero snap. Let's go edit the ends. I'll just get like the first 8. Get the first, yeah, first 8 sounds good. right, we will convert that, and let's see what we can do. We'll set poly, and I don't know, kind of feel like go faster, into the jungle drum and bass speed. Maybe I should go and replace that with there, just to get rid of the hi-hat off of it, and then we can play it. Let's go transpose up. Should be the same. All right, I got something that's off there. I can hear it because of the hi-hats for sure now. I think these just need to be nudged over. There we go. Let's see what we can find for a bass over here. Get out of chords, we'll go notes. Let's double it. Gotta start over. So one thing I'll usually do if I want to move on is first come in and just name the track. That's right, double tap here. Wait, is it? Hold down, yeah, okay. So usually just so I know where the heck I am, I go VX90, and this is P02, just so I know what patch I'm on. And from here, if I want to go to sampler, and come in VX90 P02, and if I want to just do a quick key group, I don't know, do like a note stride of like 3 or 4. I don't think any of these were 3 seconds, should be fine. And we'll just go do it. Try again. Oh, I want to get rid of the looper. Looper off. So this will just be something, so I'll just have the notes that I can kind of make a quick program that'll sound similar without having to so then I can then kind of keep using the same instrument or synth to move over and just experiment with some other things. But then I can go back, and if I want to go tweak things, I have the ability to. And I'm just checking the tune knob. Looks like we're, I guess the camera's a little bit off, but yeah, tune's pretty much straight up. So it might be slightly detuned, but it should be close. I think we're done. All right, so then I can just go mute this track and come over here. Oh, that's the auto sampled stuff. Okay, sorry, we don't want to mute this one. We want to unmute that, mute this one, get in here, and we can just go select all of the notes, shift copy, and come back over, come in here, and get back to R1, shift paste. So I did this correctly. Should be able to play it. It should sound similar, maybe not the exact. Yeah, so now we need to go adjust the program. So I'm going to go key group all. That release is probably too much. So now from here I can then mute this if I just want to check between the two. Yeah, does sound like it needs to be pitched up. I'll just transpose it up. Sounds different. I'm gonna have to look into and figure out why. Oh, well, first of all, now I went to transpose by plus 11, not 12. The volume seems much lower. B0. Let's go find. Well, that's not what I wanted. All right, so these. Yes, okay, let's put it back to here. Just playing it should just be one note. This should not sound that different. Almost sounds like there's like a chorus effect. I'm checking. I'm just playing one note. Oh, haha. The S950 is playing audio. That's why it sounds deeper and more complex. Okay, that's everything off. There we go. Okay. That was me being, because of how I have things set up right now, I'm doing MIDI through, and I just forgot that I had audio from the S950 as well. Not sure why I didn't record both at the same time, though. Maybe I don't have the aux routing going for both. Looks like I don't. So one's just going out to the mixer and not... the way I have things set up right now is everything's going to my mixer. Then from the mixer, I can send it. I have one aux channel. The aux channel is going into the SP404 Mark II, which is then going into the MPC. So because I actually prefer it with that fuller sound, but now we're going to need... Why is it not sending anything over now? Okay, we gotta go aux 3, aux 4. Okay, so if we want to auto sample this again, I don't even know how to do this on the S950, but we'll go, let's rename this, make it a new program, put a -2. Oop. And do it. Let's see if that works. Because I'm seeing both on the mixer. But that explains a lot. Excuse me. Probably why it sounded like it had a chorus. There was like probably a slight detune to it, and it between the two. I moved everything around. This is what I get for trying to be fancy. All right, so we can come back in here, do all, get a little more release. And I don't remember if I don't know if I still have it in the buffer. We'll try shift paste. There we go. All right, so I muted the MIDI track and the second one. So we have this a little bit fuller sound. I'm gonna switch over to this one. All right, we'll go here. We'll just erase the MIDI. Mute, unmute. Probably there. So because we have the exact same program for this, we don't need to go re-auto sample it. We just can come over here, hit the pencil, and go duplicate track without events. I should be able to come back to the MIDI track, come in and wrong one. This MIDI track, grab all the notes. I know there's a select all, I just forget how to do it. Copy here, back to No, not this track. I'm gonna give myself a... I thought I said did this one without events. All right, well, we'll erase it and hope for the best. So mute that again. That sounds pretty much the same. Yeah, basically, I'll turn off the VX here. So if you're curious, this is like the patch is called Birdland. That's running on the S950. I do think I'm going to have to get the MIDI, the Mio, what was it, the Mio connector or whatever that I've got. I think I get this added so that I can address each device separately. It'll make my life a little bit easier. I was going to go up. So we'll erase again here, and then let's go see whatever, if there's anything else that sounds like some fun sounds. That's S950. Let's do both. It does cut through a bit nicer. It's a little piercing. Probably need some filter. Let's see. Close that. Turn down the S950. Not that. I feel like it's too loud, too high. Let's go down. Try. I don't think the SP404 Mark II is getting the BPM. Let me go check real quick. MIDI sync, it says from MIDI. I might have it plugged in backwards. There we go. Now we got external sync, but I was on 11T. So I was doing triplets. Using scatter. Let's see. Tape echo. Actually, let's try Juno chorus. So this is a little too crazy. It's cloud delay. Let's go more 50-50. A little dissonant. Here you maybe could do a scatter. And the problem with doing all this stuff on the SP404 Mark II is it would be fine to record it as a loop, but you can't really record this in as, I mean, you kind of can. as a key group, but it usually won't sound quite the way you want it to. It gets too like consistent and repetitive. But with just cloud delay on, maybe we can see what we can record here. We're on P10. Let me rename this again. P10. I'll just put a CD on it for cloud delay. Close, and then sampler. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Why are we not getting audio? I did something wrong. Cancel. Ooh, let's just see. I'm curious. Because before, when we would cancel, it would basically give you some naming issues. Turn solo off. We gotta delete. Yeah, we gotta delete this. Okay. Delete track. Very long delay on these. We'll need to, let's start at, what the heck? Start at C1 instead of B0. And then I was going to look at the tail, make it like 3 seconds as well. There we go. It's going to take a bit longer to record, but the tails on these are a little bit longer. Almost done. And gotta love these comments I get in from time to time. Got somebody complaining about the import and export of samples. Sorry you don't like it, dude. Can't help you. My dog's staring at me. I guess it's time to feed him. We'll wrap this up real quick, and maybe I'll post some of these key groups and stuff up over on Patreon if anyone wants to download it, goof around. So let's go here. We'll mute this as we've been doing, and copy the notes over. Go here, here. Get back to the start of the track. I promise I will figure out how to do this, some of this stuff faster. All right, we got the usual problem. We're gonna edit all these. Sounds a little low. All right, mute here. I guess I don't like it with clouds as much as I did before. I'll have to get the is it the Beat Freak or whatever effect and start chopping it up. Anyway, guys, I guess it's working all right. And get my dogs out before they starve over here, and maybe upload some of these sounds. If anybody wants to mess with them, feel free. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.